All right, this is example 1 continued. We're on part E. This question's asking me, is there an absolute maximum or an absolute minimum? Well, we already said here that we have a lowest point, which would be like a min. So there is an absolute min, not an absolute max, and that point would be 0, 0. Part F wants us to write an interval in which the function is decreasing. A little sidebar, whenever they're asking for an interval, they're asking for something like x going blah, blah, blah from a number to a number. And you just fill in the blanks. So decreasing, that would be like a downward slope going down. If you're walking the way that, if you go the way that we read, and we read from left to right, you would be walking down. So that is this half of my graph. Right? This is where we're going downwards. If I was my little person here, I'd be walking downwards. So I just need to pick x values that fall in between there. So let's say, and you can go all the way to negative infinity if you want. You can do negative 100, negative whatever. I'm just going to go simple, negative 10, all the way through to, I'm not going to do or equal to, all the way through to 0. And as long as you don't go past 0, as long as you don't do, 1, 2, 3, or anything like that, then you are good to go anywhere in between there. Again, in part G, asking us for another interval where f of x is less than 0. So f of x is really just talking about y being less than 0, which just means where is y negative? That's what this question's asking. This question's asking, where are the y values negative? Well, the y values are negative over here. These are all negative y values. And the graph doesn't exist there. So this is actually a trick question. Boom, in your face, trick question. Gotcha. So this is a trick question. There are none. Write an interval where f of x is less than 0. There are none. There is none. There is none. F of x is never less than 0. Boom. Just make sure you're explaining your conclusion in any situation.